Well, hello and welcome to episode 30 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis, and this is your Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League review for game week 37. And lots of chips have been active that week with lots of assistant managers. We're getting to, apart from a few random triple captains, bench boosts, and maybe the last assistant manager of the three game weeks to be done in 38. We'll see. But yeah, things are starting to stabilize in the overall in the FPL universe. And to be honest with you, I can't wait until this thing is all done and I'm going to completely different. I'm changing completely from this sort of patient, keep your chips till the end, wait for all the double game weeks. Too many people got off to a cracking start. I got off to a great start this season, but I threw it all away by getting rid of Salah in game week 26 or game week 6 wild card. Kept on to Haaland too long. He kept blanking and blanking for about 8 game weeks, could never make up the ground. I did have Haaland and Salah at the beginning, and it was such a great start, and I just contrived to throw it all away. Went all the way back to the depths of the millions, and then fought back, and I'm around 800,000 K, which is they could easily go back to last season's ranking of 1.2 if I jack it all in. This game week, Vardy came through. I did captain him, so came above the average, but still, Haaland, Munoz, blanks, Salah, blanks. Van Dijk didn't start for me, so I had the pleb that came off the bench for me for 2 points. Just to come Murphy, Jacob Murphy. So, um, it could be worse anyway. Hopefully, one more good game, we get into the top 650K, and I'll leave it at that. But next season is going to be completely different. I'm not doing this thing anymore. I'll leave it until next season. You guys, I'm playing it the way I played the Sun Dream Team. It's just all about points, points. I don't care about fixtures anymore. Uh, This season has been catastrophic for trying to predict hat tricks or braces, even off your premiums. Palmer, a complete joke for most of the season, apart from up to game week 11, where he got most of his points. Salah, 10 games without a return except for that penalty. I can't believe it. Haaland injured, completely ruined loads of people's seasons and contrived to ruin everyone else's season for a second time. We allowed them. We're the ones to make the decision. Still 0-0 over in Bilbao. Vicario thought he had more time than he did. So yeah, United and Spurs in the Europa tonight. I'll do this. I'm doing this pod. Get it over and done with, and I'm back in Ireland tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to game week 38 in Max. Have a good day out there, and the 10 Premier League fixtures, and it should be great crack and great fun. I'm sure they're having great fun in Max tonight. I saw them deck the whole place out in the red and black. I have the United thing, Obviously, this is the Ryan Giggs, shirt that he swiveled over his head like, that Arsenal game, the replay in '99 when I was an authentic Man United supporter all the way until I had the Spurs burp for about 20 years. I did the Bobby Ewan in the shower and it was all a dream. So let's see if Tottenham come through tonight, but it is Tottenham and they just do what Tottenham do. And yeah, so I'm not completely overall awed or excited about tonight. We obviously have invested interests in both teams. Still, a ticket holder at Tottenham, and I'm still looking at the old, the live reporting here. And I'll get over. I'm sure you're all watching it now, but I'd rather get this done. I've got a sinus thing going on as well. I'm a bit stuffy, not felt good today. I was out last night at a gig over in Shoreditch, so it shook me, although it was only 4 or 5 beers. still it takes an awful lot out of you when you finish work in the sun, you don't get the rest, and you go out and whatever you're doing. And I woke up like with sore muscles everywhere, and then still had to work. And it's just I just don't have any motivation. It's just too much pressure, guys. These two teams, the whole season is riding on this result. I feel sorry for both, really, in all fairness. But for me, it's just, when I bought this retro, it just gives me, happy old days, great times, winning stuff, still winning stuff. With United, with Ten Hag, and obviously this season, and then somebody's gonna be upset. Postecoglou, who wins something in his second season, or United always win something every year. It's no joke. Like they win. Even the women win. Although the women did go down to Chelsea in the FA Cup, they couldn't retain it. Chelsea women won the treble. Who, uh, you know, they're a lot themselves. The Chelsea women. Let's share the game. I mean, like they're detached from the club in a way, off the books. Someone else bought them. It's an accounting trick, and they're going to pump massive money into Chelsea women, and they're going to dominate. They will be winning Champions Leagues eventually down the line. Millie Bright and all them, very good players. Okay, let's share. Let's have a look. Hopefully now that will work. Good. Make it a bit bigger, I suppose. And let's get on to business. Still 0-0. Matsurawi saves a certain goal. Okay. And have the crack open again. This was meant to have been drunk last night when I got home, but I just couldn't do it. So cheers, everybody. 37 game weeks. Well done. I'm just happy to have got through it. As you can see, just the 800 rank. I'll feel a lot better if I can get under 600k, but I need an awful lot of random stuff to go right for game week 38, because lots of people still have a free hit left, believe it or not. I'm here. So yeah, Vardy, I'm happy I went with the Vardy parity. Like, this is what I want to do more for next season. I want to, this was old me. Captain and Bowen and Captain and Vardy. This is old me. It's not like just always pick Salah, always pick Haaland, and it's just self-defeating and eats you alive when you just pick the same players and you want them to not perform, even though they're your captain, because you got differentials. It's a completely unfun way to play this game. So I think I've been broken now. This season broke me with the premiums, and I'm done. And next season, it's just all cards are thrown in the air, and we don't know which way they're landing. Obviously, Abuemo, I don't know what he started off with, but he's got to be about a 9.5, 10 million player. Bowen will go up a bit, maybe a million to about 9. He's got it. I want Bowen for next season. Sal, I don't care. Vardy now is retired. Don't care about Haaland, although did he start at 14 or 14 million last season? I'm not sure, but he'll stick around. Maybe Salah and Haaland will be about 13.5 million each, possibly. But that's next season. So Virgil, yeah, just was rested. There was quite a few rests. Just meh. 54 is fine, so you'll just take it. If you get a green arrow, you just take it and run. But it just wasn't good enough. It just didn't quite. It wasn't what I needed. I needed another 10, 15, 20 points possibly to attack the Christy Nicholson top 10, but it's not going to happen this year. So that's 3 years now I'm outside the top 10 of the Christy. This year, a little bit better, 14th, pushing 12th. So it's, it's fine for what we're doing, but it's not good. Anyway, I'm a reviewer. of the pub, Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League. So it's not, I'm not here just like, oh, I'm going to show you the way and I'm going to show you the light and how to become an amazing player. No, not necessarily. I have opinions and bits and pieces, and I have the historical sort of good, but the whole game has moved on light years now. And I'm here also to kind of camaraderie the community and build something and hold things together and promote the league and do it that way and get new players in. People like James E. Lyons and Sean Shaky Her and Luigi Healy, you know, all these have come on big time because, and also Connor Hussey as well. All these guys have come on big time because people like myself and other people have been around to kind of answer questions, cajole, helpful, and I do it in a good way. I'm not nasty about information. I throw it out there, and it's in the WhatsApp group, FPL Top Dogs, and we also have another one that I'm my own one, Gone to the Dogs, two WhatsApp groups that you guys can go in. Let me know, and you'll get updates. And I do it all mechanically, manually. I don't forget. I'm just on it all the time. I'm never off it. I never miss a deadline ever. And that's what I suppose in a way where so join if you do for next year. So that's what we're all about. It's just I'm there to kind of promote and help, and I'm in it for the community, our community, which is now all over the world. So yeah, with this thing as well, like United and Spurs and all that, like it's a tough night for everyone, but I just although I have Fernandez and Paro, we'll get to in a minute in my Sun Dream team going. It's all about next week with the Chelsea are the only English team Dublin, so everyone will need to get as many Chelsea players, and that's the last game week for the Sun Dream team. So I'm kind of an FPL sort of Sun Dream team manager. Allegiances. I don't care if somebody thinks I'm not the best United fan. I don't care if somebody thinks, oh, I'm a traitor or this and that. I don't care anymore. I don't care about win, lose, or draw. You own that and you get upset and unhappy that you've lost the game. Oh, it's the game. The weekend's over. My life's a misery. I'm going to jump off the bridge. Why are we always rubbish? The wife here, I've shouted at her because I came home pissed and angry and we lost 3-0 again. So many lads, they fall into that pitfall, and I'm not doing it anymore. I broke free. I'm not going back to this typical, stereotypical fan that it's all up and down, like polar opposite thinking mentality. It's worse than a gambler who never knows what money's in his wallet or not, especially with a football fan. You'll never know what sort of state he is mentally or from one second to the next. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to have an affiliation with Spurs and United, mainly United, because it's back. I'm going back to my roots. So like you can't have a second team. I don't care anymore, guys. Okay, I this is me now. Slán Awalia. No. uh, Sláinte. Right, that's that's good lubrication for the sore throat for the last couple of weeks. Okay, let's have a look. So happy enough with that. I like Muñez. People have done well with Sarr recently. Eze was the man. He was he was the differential. Wissa came good here and there as well. I like Wissa. Pickford's come through. The Everton clean sheet was brilliant. Mikalenko, really happy. But of course, Beto had the two offsiders. He's had like an XG of at least 1 or 1.5, whatever that is, and he didn't convert. And it was all about Ndai. He scores the 2 goals. It's just typical. Just that's my season. You pick the one, and it's not the one; it's the other one. So yeah. So quickly. So for this game we coming, Ahmad has smashed it across the face of the goal. Harry Maguire does well when it comes down. The layoff Ahmad takes. So yeah, it's United are pushing. Ahmad. So there you go. I think United need Champions League. To be honest with you, have to get it. We have to get it, man. Getting be great momentum for next season, and with Cunha and Liam Delap coming in, and possibly maybe we'll go for Kirkes, something like that, and we'll be back in the big time. This everybody knows now what's on stake for this Europa, and Spurs and United threw away games. This is possibly what Wenger has been on about as well. The fact that none of the other teams in the Champions League dropped down, it diminishes the kind of standards of the competition. And also, look what it's done to United and Spurs, who don't give a fig about their form or the league. Totally disrespectful of all them fans that come there. But they see the bigger picture. It's all, the money, money, money. I understand. I see that. But just something. Look, whoever wins tonight, it was all worth it. And who cares? 17th, 16th, 15th. Yeah, I understand that. But there's just something just intricately wrong about it. Other teams are winning. Villa are taking advantage. Other teams, Villa will take advantage of United next, or Brighton will take advantage of Spurs next, and they'll all get their points, and it affects the league, in a sort of cynical way, So let's have a look here. Yeah, I took a -4 because I had to get rid of Vardy, and I think it's Bellegarde in the end. I might as well just stay nailed to the cross of Haaland, which was a big mistake. Feck it. Got the two Muppets. Well, I have the two Muppets back anyway. I've lumped for Trossard instead of Bellegarde, I think. And the other dude, Vardy, Evan Nielsen, I'll just captain him against Leicester at home. And see if Trossard can do what he can do, Nipple. I don't know. It could be a bad call. Havertz is back, so he could be benched. But, I can't afford Havertz. I just had enough money to do this, so I just doing it and whatever. It is like everybody's got Vardiol and Muñez and Buemo, but Sal possibly. But there's enough in this team to kind of maybe have a few shots and differentials. So there you go. Don't need to go too much into that. Sun Dream Team, well, really laughing this, all the way here, over 100 points ahead now in the Work League. Yeah, Fernandez and Paro are playing tonight, so I have them to come. Didn't go for the Haaland thing, lost out in the Isak. So I just didn't bother doing too much changes, and you can allow your transfers to accumulate up to 4, I think, in the Sun Dream Team. So yeah, so there's only one more game week, and Chelsea have all the. Yeah, so I should win this one out. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't really lose 100-point lead in the last game week. It's nearly impossible. So happy enough, really happy. I've got this done and dusted. That'd be my 3rd time winning the work and a trophy anyway. So yeah, just still 0-0 over in Bilbao. 21 minutes gone. Yeah, the Sun, not the Sun, but the King of the Travellers is done and dusted. Joy, the Commando Neenan has won that, I'd say. Just tie up a few. Manchester United best opportunities are coming down the right hand side. Ahmad. Yeah, so Joey's won out again. 71 points, the highest that there is there. I think he got the highest points again. Beats Owen Collins. Yeah, he's won this thing anyway, so that's a trophy there for Joey. I've got plenty of trophies just collecting lying dust on my bed with Joey. So I'll get the trophies done anyway and leave them on my bed anyway, whenever. Right, so the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League review. Well, Neil Carney, I thought he had the same enough team. I thought they were only fighting over 1 or 2 differentials, but it can only be that one of them has got Eze and the other one doesn't. Now, this is mad. Joey doesn't have Eze here. I just said like over these last couple of game weeks, Joey took 20 odd points off Neil, and he's took another similar amount, 30 points nearly off. I can't believe it. I thought the two of them, what happened? They did the same move to get in Watkins. Wissa destroyed Lacers there. Murphy didn't do any favors whatsoever. See, Joey is that sort of dude that knows straight away to get off these players. Like I knew myself that Murphy was just out. Once Gordon got back, all his impetus went out the window. It's just one of that. So Isak, okay, he had Isak, so somebody came on for Isak for Joey. I don't know, possibly maybe Rogers. I don't know. But yeah, that's just an incredible score. 71, like you can't beat that. It's just impossible. The Consa thing destroyed Lacers as well. It's shocking stuff. It really is. Consa isn't like prolific, but if you get him and he bangs, he's getting a lot forward as well. He's making chances. He's not acting like a centre back at all. Oh God, above. So he done all the damage. I think he had about 30 odd points, did he? Yeah, 21. Yeah, 31 points with only 3 players. You can't beat that. And so, 40 from the rest. Fair enough. You can't beat that. So Joy has won the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League for the 3rd time, and that's a win, big win. Never mind, Neil. We had a crack at it, but something happened on the way to heaven. So yeah, look, Stevie Stratford Nolan in 3rd is chasing down the 2nd place. So I think it's all about momentum. At 60 points there. Possibly Stevie Strat might have 1 or 2 there. Yeah, De Bruyne didn't get anything. A few people had him. He missed that chance from 5 yards, or did he hit the post? Whatever. I didn't see the highlights. Wissa again is completely killing Neil Lacer from above and below him, and the Consa thing as well. God, blimey, that's kind of like a bloody draft thing, This Consa thing, getting in Consa. It's amazing how all these moves have really paid off for people in the templates. Everything's paid off. The Eze thing paid off. Everything. It can't go like this. Seriously, it's shocking. Like that. There was the free hit that was done, and I did mine little way back, and the free hit, everybody banged, everybody, and then so that was like 70% of the overall. Destroyed me that game week. So like I made about 30 points before, and then I lost about 40, 50, 60 after that. 58, good score from Rory Harford. So 24.50. Probably a bit too much to chase down Stevie Strat, but 4th seems to be his shout. He got 4th last year. Beto didn't work out like myself. Yeah. Oh my God, Beto, is he just a lump up front that just tries to kick a ball with his right and it hits off his left and it just hits the post? Is that the sort of guy we're talking about? He's the sort of idiot that will go up to Newcastle and bang 2. I'm done with Beto. Well, Jesus, if he's 5 million next season, he should be 4. He's rubbish, mate. Rubbish. Hate Beto. Absolute. He is a bum. Sorry. I've said it now. Sorry. Everybody's, loads of people, influencers, the whole lot, they say this and that, and I don't care. I'm making a statement, and that's it. I'm done with that Beto. He's destroyed me every time. If it's not Beto, it's Ndai. If you go for Ndai, it's Beto. It's not Beto. It's now who's Dwight McNeil. If it's not McNeil, it's Decore. If it's not Decore, it's bloody Braithwaite. If it's not Braithwaite, it's Tarkovsky. If it's not Tarkovsky, it's bloody Mikolenko. If it's not Mikalenko, it's Pickford getting an assist. I'm done with Everton are the biggest trap you'll ever have in your life. So don't pick any of them next season, guys. Bloody hate Everton as well. Okay, I've said it now. Owen Collins, the banner man, and Buemo. That's brave enough as well. I like what the banner man does. It's always brave. I just want to be more like this sort of player. It's just go for your own picks and feck ever. Look, he's got his Cucurella in the pear tree as well. He's got the cuckoo as well. And has he got the Consa? Oh, if he just had the Consa, it would just be like Owen. So good stuff. Isak. Oh, was that a bench boost? So yeah, he lost out with the Isak. That's the issue with the bench boost, isn't it? Unlucky there. So we'll say 11. So that's the 13. I got the same with my bench boost. I think I did have a look at my bench. I think I did better in the game week. I played mine. This game week I only got like 8, so it's small victories, mini victories. Still 0-0 over in Bilbao. Pedro Porro to take again. It comes across Rickarlison who tries to flick the ball up. Dogu clears. Yeah, I don't know if it's any good. It's a 0-0. It just seems to be a bit kind of cagey to me. I go down the right and Spurs go down the left. Yeah, great. Um, let's have a look here. So that's on going forward 2,422. Kind of stuck in no man's land, but really well. So the top 5 have been really the top players this year in the Christie. We'll say for sure. Yeah, you just can't get rid of Joey. He's just it's just I it's definitely I have to start doing a bit of heavy lifting now for next season and start to destroy. Nobody seems to be able to take on Joy at all. And I think I have the capacity to take that guy down. And I'm gonna have to step up to the plate next season. Seriously gonna have to step up to the plate. I have to cop on now and I'm not playing. I'm not playing by the stupid born influencer rules that let's all do a wild card in game week 6. All the fixtures, Arsenal's fixtures all turn 6, 7, and 8. They have all the bottom 3 and shove it up where the sun don't shine. That's what I say. All of you go and do one, right? Not all of these influencers. I'm doing better than probably half of them. And I can't remember getting one captaincy decision right all season, apart from getting Mbuemo's hat trick when he scored 3 and an assist one. But I hadn't them captained. I still put it on Bruno or somebody. So nothing's gone right. I've not banged one game all season, and it's just been completely forgettable. Yeah, so let's have a look. Connor Hussey, what's he done? Yeah, Guardiola, 9 points. Lovely, the safe bet, -4, so 68 overall. Okay, it's a good game week. Alt Nori, I don't know what happens with him at all. Minus probably the yellow card, possibly in goals conceded. Gibbs White, good call. I like Gibbs White for next year. I've been considering Gibbs White. He's just he's a very interesting player, a Roy Keane-esque sort of dude that can do a utility job in midfield from defense to attack. He really links and unites that Forest team up well. So it's going to be very interesting if they can beat Chelsea in the last game at home, and that's going to be tough for Chelsea. I'm sure Forest will go all out, or they'll do their Cobra job in the reads and let you. Oh, sure, it's okay. I'm going to go drinking water. I'm Mr. Rhino, and I'm going to drink my water. This is safe. And then all of a sudden, the Cobra comes out and bites you in the arse. And that's the fucking. Sorry, I don't like to say F words. It's just totally wrong. Just the frustration of a season. So in the long grass, that's what Forest do to you. It's this to give you all the ball, the 30% possession, and wham bang, you're on the attack. Oh, you're attacking, you're attacking. Oh, I got a corner, I got a free kick. Oh, we're going to get this goal. And then they set traps, and then within 2 seconds, they're in your box. And you've barely got a goalkeeper and a defender within 50 yards of you. And it's Alanga and Hudson Odoi who are the Cobras this time. I can't stand that football. It's shocking Nuno stuff. Nuno, my God, Nuno. Oh. Well, this game needs a spark. We are still waiting for the little moment in the game that can take it up a gear. At the moment, it still feels tense and nervy. Ahmad's had a couple of chances to it. Needs something to make players forget what is at stake. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Matsurawi stands his ground. Right, so that's Connor, and he'll take a top six, but there's a little bit of a gap there to the five. So 9-7 down to 10. Yeah, he's about 30. He should be fine. The 30 points, he'll be top tenner. And the Haas, Eamon Phillips. 58's fine. It's okay. But again, he'd be left a bit frustrated with the De Bruyne thing. A few others, well done, Mikolenko, player, one of the defenders of the season, along up there with what's it, Hodgson, the Bournemouth defender who's going to go to Real Madrid. Kirk Hayes as well. I can't believe it. These teams have finished 8th, 9th, 10th, years gone by, and they're all saying, oh, Fulham are amazing. Fulham, oh, look how they've done that. Oh, Bournemouth were brilliant. Oh, Brighton had a good say. Oh, they get top 8. Oh, what the hell are you on? Like, it's just because United and Spurs are absolutely baloney. All that's happened is that these teams have been elevated up a couple of places, and we're all heralding them as if, oh, they're the best thing since sliced bread and sliced cheese. Villa are flicking around 6. Who cares? I remember when Villa were going for the title and they finishing second was terrible to them. I remember when they had Paul McGrath and all that. What's going on here? Dwight York was playing for them. Brilliant team. And they think, oh, they might finish 5th. Oh, look at Fulham. Oh my God, Fulham have a great season. What the hell's going on? They're mid-table. Bloody hell, like it's rubbish. Reality check to you. The Enforcer, very good. Lovely 350. If Enforcer can finish top 300k, he's this is his coming of age season. It really is. I know he's been around for a few years, flicking and messing about with the game and learning this and that. Like, but now he's turned into a proper player that's on every week. And I think his brothers and cousins and have been really onto him. And there's a bit of rivalry in that Phillips's camp, which is good and healthy for the game and the league. So really happy to see what this dude is at. He would have got Flecken's assist the other day as well. Cucurella's brilliant. Mikolenko. Now listen, I have Mikolenko. He's been getting me points, but I'm sick of it now. I really am. But he'd be okay if he's 5 million. I'm not touching him for next season because these clean sheets are like hen's bloody teeth. They're and blue moons. You know that's clean sheets for you, and nobody knows. They're like werewolves in the night. You just never can depend on Arsenal or Raya or City and Ederson or any of these to keep a clean sheet. And lo and behold, it was Leicester that kept the clean sheet against Southampton. You know, so all these random Southampton kept a clean sheet against Man City. Who would have had that? You know, it's a completely arseways, upways, you know, arseways, upways, backwards of a season where the premiums were rubbish and all the rubbish were the premiums. So have it. Enjoy it. I hope we get back to normal next season. I really do. Wood, like, is another one. He's absolutely, yeah. I think he scored the goal the other day, but like, he's starting to kind of catch up with his data now. I think I wouldn't be backing him. He's getting on. Like, is he going to do all this again next season? Are Forest? They're in Europe and Champions League and all this. Are they gonna? Oh, listen, I don't care anyway. Woods, he's got Wood, Watkins. Okay, he's done well with the bench. Not much there, so that's good. He's got everything on the field. Palmer's a bummer, isn't it? Like, oh, back in Palmer is just devastating, isn't it? Like he's been. I got rid of him, and then I got him in like an idiot, thinking that I think it was Southampton or something. You know, you were punished this season if you thought you had an easy fixture with Chelsea at home to Southampton or Leicester or something, and they win 4-0, but Palmer gets nothing. Bruno Fernandes is okay. Euro got away with one. The game has gone scrappy. Oh, I'm glad I'm doing my podcast. Have it. So good stuff in Forcer. Try and get top 300k. I always said that if you got over 2,000 points and 300k, that was a successful season. Well, obviously, times have moved on now. It's not 2,000 anymore. That used to be a while back, but I think the points total they have increased a lot now. Like when you see over the years, so 300k is proper. Very very good. Oracle 61 is okay. Nobody's got any chips. Just double checking. There's no chips there. Everyone is done. Um, Oracle, yes, Cucurella's done well. 61's fine. Palmer, he went for the Palmer. I know Saka was a joke. I kept him in the Sun Dream Team. I still have him in my Sun Dream Team because you get the double fixtures. That's the big difference between two fantasies is that they include everything, and it's a slightly different way to play it. Marmouche, good stuff. Bowen and Eze, so all around scores and going on forward for next week. Um, Isak, he might be better for Everton at home, hopefully. Did he have a scan? But I think he's 50-50. So I'll be playing Burn as well. Um, yeah, and he's got Bowen, has he? Yeah, Bowen for Ipswich away. And yeah, I don't trust Chelsea away to Forest anyway. That's tricky. I don't even trust Salah anymore with this Crystal Palace thing now because with the high that they're on, they seem to be really loving it and the adrenaline. And there seems to be a new aura now with Crystal Palace and their assets now. So that's Liverpool won't be up for it. They'll have all that celebration, all that energy will be burned. Everybody in this sort of jubilation stuff, and they're just running around the place losing to everybody now, Liverpool. And I'm really disappointed the way Liverpool did this in the COVID season, if you remember. They went away to Watford or something like that, and they got absolutely destroyed 4-0 or something. And ever since that, they had the title won easy enough that season as well, but they just jacked it in. And they barely, if you go and look in the records, I'd love to look at the records now. I won't research now. I'm just going off memory. But they do this every time, Liverpool. You can't trust them. So I expect it to be a stupid 1-1. I'm not going to go on, and I'm Captain Salah. Um, I'm angry about Salah. I'm angry about Haaland. I don't like these players. I hate these players now. I'm done with them. I had a great chance with this Haaland thing, and nobody in the mini here, in the Christie, has got in Haaland. And I thought like Southampton away, he's got a great chance, and he's had like two shots the whole game. Um, Goal, Tottenham, Brennan Johnson, 42nd minute, right? So there you go. Don't think you can see that, but yeah, Tottenham. Wow. Ahmad has Udogi. Beckles. So that's interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I might actually put the radio on soon and get this done. Halftime will be coming. This should be fun. I might even run to the pub. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. No, I'm done. I want to be ready for Sunday and get back home. Dara, the FPL Egg Hunt. Top 500k is fine. This is still very, very good. The whole thing's changed now, with the FPL. The standard has gone up and the interest has gone up, and it's dog eat dog. To get that top 500k is fine. But scrapping on a bit hit, like there's no guarantee that Dara can stay in that top 10 for the hat. I don't know what I'm going to do with the hat for this season. Um, I don't know what colors or whatever. Let's have a look. I know that Joy Neenan is a Liverpool fan, so it'll have to be some sort of Liverpool-y red rather than a Gooner red. Gooner red is kind of lighter or kind of duller than that. Liverpool red is more like a bloody red, so I'll have to see and obviously with the white, so it'll have to be a Liverpool hat. I'm sorry, folks. We had the Man United hat last year thanks to Jack Carney, so that's just the way it goes, folks. Um, Yeah, so yeah, that was a bit of a rant about Liverpool. I'm just disappointed, really, about the. Oh, it's they've won it. They're on the beach. They've been to Dubai. Oh, Arne Slots went to Ibiza. We're gonna have a party, and they're having a party in their head. This is the Premier League. Come on, boys, please, just have it out. You're not in the World Club Championship, which is crazy. Liverpool aren't in it. Barcelona aren't in it. I don't think Inter Miami were meant to be in it. I don't know if they are, but they're trying their best, UEFA, to get Messi in that for bums on the seat. Shocking stuff. I'm not going to watch 1 minute of that rubbish. I don't rate it whatsoever. And remember, next season now is African Nations Cup thing. So enjoy your Salah and all that. I'm keeping an eye out, man. Okay, you don't have to worry until after Christmas, but yeah, yeah. It actually the thing about the AFCON or whatever it's called, the African Nations Cup, is that the casuals who are just on their Twitter thing and all this, and they just yeah, and they can barely put one finger in front of each other, and they're like all in their top 10k, and they're following all their favorite influencer. Um, yeah, the Afghan, yeah, that will be really, they'll mess them up. That will mess them up. Good. That's the sort of season I thrive. I thrive on chaos. This season, everything's just hit for everybody. And the influencers, the getting sneaky kind of Eze's in and sneaky Conses in, and the SAR thing eventually worked out. It's just Mateta. It's all worked out for them, and all their little tricks worked, So yeah, we'll see. We'll see next year. Very salty at the minute with these guys. Um, yeah, so this looks very sort of templatey anyway, as you know, a little bit of a pump with De Bruyne, but I don't know what he's going to do. I would suggest he will Darrow bring in Saka. Yeah, he's got two Arsenal, so he bring in Saka for De Bruyne. It's just easy, easy. You just tend to know that's the story, and just try and get your top 10. And the Guru Killer has made a little bit of ground. He got some points back. 48 is, still better than the average. Oh, better than your average dog. Um, yeah, so still, well, hope he's going on okay in Australia. He went for differential pick with De Bruyne, it didn't come through. It's just disappointing. All the premiums, like De Bruyne can't. Well, he won't be. I don't know where De Bruyne's going to go. He might pull a surprise and go to Milan, somewhere where the wife wants to go, whatever. Wood, Watkins, Shar, fair enough. He can probably count for Isak. So yeah, not much to say about Guru there. Just try and hold on to that. There's a little bit of a lead there on Liam there. Liam was in the top 10 for most of the season. He was playing really well. It's come back a bit, but he still got his bench boost, so he could still get back into that top 10. So let's hope he remembers to play it on I think the Sunday is at 4 o'clock kickoff. So there'll be about deadline streams about 2:30. So let's hope that he's not playing a match and he forgets. So Watkins, yeah, Milenkovic, yes, it's okay. Clivert's been a disappointment, all right. And he's got his Newcastle set for Everton going away. But Everton are no joke. They seem to be more solid and they know what they're doing. And I have ripped into Everton, and it's just a frustration. It's just FPL frustration. There's not. If I didn't play FPL, I wouldn't have these sort of frustrations with these random teams. Yeah, Tosmodo, he's really fought away and he's done everything he can to kind of get in that top 10. No, I'd like to finish above this dude. 23, 39. Possibly not. No, there's too much to make up. They'll have to go proper differential. Although looking at his team, there's a few in my team that could bang, but I don't think I'll get close to getting on top of Vardy, Mondo. He's had a good season. I normally finished above him, and it's funny, you know. You take things for granted with people, don't you? So fair play. He's going to finish above me this season. Well done, brother. Big Liverpool fan. Congratulations, winning the title. Yes, Farah. But he's a big Irish rugby fan. I haven't seen him for a while now. He must have moved area. Hughie Kearney, okay, he's done well. So where are we there? We have Lacers, Hughie in there, and yeah, I think of the cross country, the Kearneys and the Phillips running against each other, and see where they finish in positions, and they add it all up. But both of them have been tucked down by the Neenan nature. So 54. All right, so yeah, okay. Gibbs right, good, and as there's a little bit in Huey's team it's interesting. I like the team. It's fairly universal, unfortunately, with Consa on the bench. That's a bummer, isn't it? Like Munez against Liverpool, I'm not sure. I'd rather have Consa against Tottenham. So it's just those micro decisions that just do your head in. Like myself and Donny O'Brien have been going hand in hand in this game. I'm happy and I made a bit of ground back on them. We're at level points. It all comes down to the game week 38, Donny now. Look at this. We're nearly like exactly the same overall. I probably have done a few more extra transfers. And that's why I'm down behind you. So 43. I think my team, he's got Shadi in there. Interesting. Yeah, I should have got in Shadi. Other game week. Not responding now. That could be a sign to get off this thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a bit of advertising there, I think. Yeah, bummer. Munoz, yeah, the Newcastle thing. De Bruyne for Donny, Shade, Watkins. A bit templatey. It's kind of like definitely thinking about the fixtures. The fixture, I think Wolves are they at home to Brentford in the last game of the season? So yeah, in Buemo. So looking to see if Wolves are on the beach. And I did my little thing, so I think I can possibly try and attack Donny's team there with Bowen, and I have Trossard if he plays, a few others. So we'll see anyway. But I think it's really for me and Donny, it's just maybe getting the top 650 would be amazing. Probably won't. It won't happen. I know it won't, but maybe 700. I don't want to be 800. I'd rather be 750 than this 800 rubbish. Um, yeah, next season I'm playing totally different, folks. I'm done with this. So Ryan Ward, will probably leave it a bit 13-10. 54 points to make up, I think is it? And he's not used his other chip, so he's going to have a chip lying on the floor for next season. Although the bench boost would have got him about, look, what's it in this case, 8 points, which is the bench boost is done. I think they're going to have to get rid of the chip now with the FA Cup fixtures being moved to their own weekend now. It's done. The bench boost is done. And if you cannot get a double game week really unless there's a game abandoned or something. Really, they all happen after Christmas. So I think people now beginning to use triple captains in single game weeks, and they've paid off with 51 points several times at Haaland. And then people like us who waited for the end, then he got injured, and then we wasted on other people. So yeah, let's have a look. 52 triple captain played. Ryan Warden's done this. Yeah, so he probably. Oh no, I played the assistant manager. Oh, I didn't realize it takes 3 game weeks. Oh damn. Oh, that's messed me up. Ugh. I don't know. It could be the case. But if you're watching my pods or whatever, or any sort of media, you would have known all about this. Or ask questions, join the WhatsApp group. We'll give you all the answers you need. There's no need for it to make mistakes like that. Triple captain Delap was brave. I don't know what Delap got in the end. What did he get? Just it's the darts. 1-1-1, 3 1s. Ooh, that's the dreaded 3 1s for Seamus O'Boylan. Vancouver. He's got a wild card to play. That should be fun. He'll have 3 Arsenal. He'll have a couple of West Ham and sounds like having meat, isn't it? So I'm going to have a good Arsenal steak, and I'm going to have a good West Ham gammon, and mix that with who's the other dude? Southampton, Leicester, and Southampton. Yeah, whatever. Getting tired. Need to get off this. David McNamara, loads of chips lying on the floor, lots of people on the beach, like Robert McCormick, 3 chips left. It's shocking stuff. Didn't even give it a go this season, really. 1.3 million, and he's left all that on the floor. So, I don't know. Bench boost done with Ross 118 O'Hara, big NFL nut from Kildare. Yeah, fair enough. Good stuff. Cyril Collins, 33, ouch. So a lot of people can see some people have laid off now. 30 either for Lukey Walsh, Kieran Kiley, Cahill, Carney, triple captain on De Bruyne, the romantic pick as well, like the Vardy I did last week. Assistant manager again is a shocker. You'll have only 1 game week. You should have had 3 for that. It's just actually it's just caused a lot of confusion. The assistant manager. A lot of people would be frustrated with that now. Oh, it's a shame. I played the triple captain. I think you just get more money and more fun if you played the assistant manager than the triple captain. So Dave Cagnon, yeah, good stuff. Jarlath Carney, 32, making a bit of Moyes. I think he won, didn't he? Yeah, 10 points. That Moyes pick has just been brilliant this season. Triple captain at the end. So I think last year's winner. This season's been a kind of, well, nothing's kind of went right with him. He's telling me like the Luis Diaz thing done him around November, getting him in and out and getting him at the wrong time. And then, you're about 50 points down on just one move, that one guy that's done you. See, that's the thing is you listen to the influencers and you get swayed by all these opinions, and then you end up not making your own decision, and you're kind of watching more and more content, and the more you watch, the less you're actually making the game fun for you. So I'm changing the whole structure of what I do next season. This is I'm getting nowhere. The more content you consume, the less good you do. The more you do Twitter, 5 minute job, the better you'll do. The less decisions you make, the more you get right. Um, Tommy Cunyon, okay, freewheelers, anonymous with Tommy Cunyon, Patrick Caulfield, which I know he's a very good player. Still got 2.1 million, use no chips. That's some going, actually. That's brilliant. Like, followed up not so long with Ethan Keane, all his chips intact, and he's still flying 2.5 million, like, and there's 11 million players, so that's above average. Harlan, sharp, good on you, boys. And there's more freewheelers down here. Connor Keane a bit dodgy. Dylan Lyons hasn't got the whole set. The 5 diamond stud with Owen Rowe, 2.7 million. These guys, if they put their head to it, they would have probably won FPL this season. With 5 Fergal Walsh, 5 diamond stud. He's got 4 fingers and a thumb, and he's got a ring for everyone. Well done, Fergie. High five, man. Well done. The what's his name? Great Guns. It came second last season and 42nd this season. I think sometimes you need a break from the game and just to get the hell out. This has been a terrible season. Nothing's went right. I think what happened with Fergie, in all fairness, he did press that transfer thing and he ended up with a -40 or something stupid. And the whole thing, the way it's set up in the game, it can make you just do this double confirm. And if you don't do this double confirm baloney in your transfer, then you could end up, actually taking a real hit. It's a stupid thing. Loads of people have fallen. Other influencers have actually hit their triple captain when they wanted to play the bench boost. Work that one out. And these guys make money from the thing. They do live. They do their own channels. Sean Gilday, okay, done 33. Duncan Hannons tried his best. He's done what he, but at least Donkey's won the second thing and keep playing Donkey. One season again, you have neither side able to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Both Tottenham are 1-0 up. Gary Higgins has played this Emery thing, only 39. So there's not much more to kind of really say about the lads. There's 63 from James Crane. It's about it. And he's got 1 game week left with 2 chips, and he's got plenty. He'll be bringing home chips now all summer. He'll be playing that assistant manager now until August. He'll be able to use as assistant manager over the summer break, so that'll keep him interested. And a few of the others, like 68 Keith Rob. I like what at least Keith Robinson plugs away anyway. 7 million. If you look, there's 11 million players, and the player we have there is 9.5. Sean Klimiski. Fair enough. Not the worst. So most people are doing way above the average anyway. And with Keith Robinson right at the end, done a lot of transfers. He took a -8 in the end, trying to make something happen. I would say most of the moves worked out okay. So Marmouche did score. Watkins only got an assist, so it's a bit meh. A60 is fine. But kept plugging away, and that's what I like to see. Well done, Keith. Earlier United legend, and came and played for Ballyhaunis Town, and just a brilliant. I think Keith, would he have been a more number 10 rather than the number 9? But he could play there in either and maybe play a bit down the wing. But very, very good player. I was happy to see a lot of the lads back in the day. I think with Prendergast maybe he was playing up front, number 9, and he being behind or something like that, number 10. Yeah, I miss them days, really do. Earlier United and Ballyhaunis and the East Mayo Derby, and I did commentaries of not commentaries but match reports for the Western People, and I've done a few of them derbies, and I'm happy. I saved the cutouts of all my write-ups that I do, And I had that kind of passion in around the area. And I would go and you go to the games and you'd have the whole thing documented. And it's in the paper and people can read it, take it what you leave it. Well, at least it's done. But when you leave the area and people aren't doing what you used to do, something gets detracted, doesn't it? Like, and it's like of an interest. I've always felt East Mayo, with the area that we're from and around the border, sometimes gets lost in translation or lumped in with Roscommon, like with Gertha Gani notes, or Ballyhaunis, Torian and Brickens, or something stupid like that. It's people say, "Oh, buy the Mayo News or buy the kind of Telegraph," the whole lot. But yeah, I try to. I would buy all the papers anyway. But yeah, that was the story anyway. Good memory lane there. So, uh, good luck, lads. That's the story. That's what we have for you for this game week. Sorry, no video. 38. God help us, and thank God it's over for another season. I am heartily and mightily relieved. I can get this scarf off me soon. It's roasting my red face. It's been so sunny, crazy over here, very hot. Trying to stop the share. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you very much. Uh, Best luck with your teams. Go out.